Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Glasgow Head Injury Information Day. We're delighted to welcome you here if this is your first time, or if you're a regular attendee, you're very welcome as well. We've been running the Head Injury Information Day, would you believe, for 14 years. Even we managed to get it online during COVID. COVID couldn't stop us. And we run these events each year to raise awareness of life with an acquired brain injury and the challenges that it poses, but also to inform and just make people aware of the services that are available. This year we have a fantastic variety of exhibitors next door who will provide vital information and support. So we thank all of our exhibitors for coming here today and for giving up their time. Please make your way around, speak to our exhibitors, help yourself to a chocolate or two, maybe pick up a pen and a notepad and just see what support and services are available. As I said, Digby Brown have been involved in the Head Injury Information Days for 14 years. And if you don't know much about Digby Brown, other than if it matters to you, it matters to Digby Brown, let me tell you a little bit about us. We are the largest personal injury firm in Scotland. We have 7 offices across the country, but we have a dedicated team of expert solicitors who specialise in acting for clients who have suffered either a traumatic brain injury or a spinal cord injury. We are also the only firm in Scotland to have 3 EPIL accredited brain and spinal cord specialists. So this means we really understand the impact a traumatic brain injury has on the life of an individual and their family, and we see it every day in the work that we do. And part of our ethos and part of our core as a firm is about giving back to the communities in which we work. And so part of the reason for today is so this gives us an opportunity to give back and share knowledge and experience just of what we've learned of working with folk and their families who've had a traumatic brain injury. So it's a real privilege to run an event like this, and we really hope that you have a fantastic day while you're here. So on to that, what does the day have in store for you? So I'm told if you look in the folder in front of you, there are various pieces of information, including the programme that is scheduled for today. And we're delighted to welcome a number of high-profile expert speakers and individuals who will be presenting on a range of topics, including celebrating 50 years of the Glasgow Coma Scale, the impact an acquired brain injury has on sleep, insomnia and mental health, and whether artificial intelligence can help us in everyday life. We'll also be hearing about the development of the West of Scotland's Major Trauma Centre, their Major Trauma Hyperactive Service, which is about to be launched. And we'll also be looking at the future of Headway in Scotland. And also, and I think almost more importantly than all of those speakers, we have 2 brain injury survivors who will tell us their story firsthand about how life with an acquired brain injury has helped them. So huge thanks to all of our speakers for giving up their time. We appreciate that folk are busy, and we're grateful to you for coming here today and sharing your knowledge with us. After the success of the breakout spaces at previous events, we're delighted to have a community artist, Sean Casey from Headway Glasgow, here today. Glasgow Art Group will lead an art workshop, so please feel free to drop in at any point and let your creativity flow. My creativity is usually a couple of stick men, and it's not very good. I've got a daughter who's a fantastic artist and puts me to shame. But please pop in and see the art space. And carrying on from the art theme, some of you will be aware that we run a calendar and Christmas card competition every year, which encourages the brain injury groups across Scotland to submit artwork, photographs and creative writing to be considered for our desktop calendar. Last year we celebrated 10 years of the competition, so we've brought along some of the winning artwork from the calendars over the years to be displayed at the artwork space. So please go in and see that. Some of the artwork is absolutely fantastic, and just go along and see what they've got to offer. You may also have spotted on your tables in the room, we have some lovely centrepieces, and a huge thank you to Headway Glasgow and Headway Ayrshire for sharing their tablets with us and brightening up the room today. I've let myself down here because I'm supposed to have a slide. Kirsten's going to put it up on the screen. You should have received a flyer with some information on the head injury information directory in your folder. For those of you who aren't aware, this is a website that we set up that provides information on a lot of the services that are available locally and nationally for people with an acquired brain injury. The website is www.hiid.org.uk and can be accessed by people who are affected by a brain injury and also by professionals to help signpost patients to the right services. So this is an exciting bit. What next for the Head Injury Information Day after 14 years? Well, the more switched on amongst you might have spotted another flyer in your folder teasing about something very exciting. I don't have a drum to do a drum roll, but if I did, I would do a drum roll. Kirsten's going to show the slide. So we're delighted to announce that next year we're planning to elevate the Head Injury Information Day to a national level by creating an event that will bring together individuals and professionals affected by brain injury from across the country and in turn hopefully increase awareness of an acquired brain injury in Scotland. The event is at its very, very early stages of being organised, but if you'd like to be kept informed about what's going to happen next year, there's a QR code in that. So please scan that, and that will hopefully allow you to register your interest for the event next year. We're really excited about what it's going to be next year. So please just keep an eye out in that space. So hopefully you'll agree there's lots going on today. Thank you all for coming, for giving up your time to be here today. We really hope that you enjoy today, that you get something out of it, and that you find it informative and productive. So, from one Chris to another, I'm pleased to welcome on stage our first speaker, Mr. Chris Barrett. Chris graduated from the University of Glasgow with medicine in 1999 and became a consultant neurosurgeon in 2011. Chris currently works at the Institute of Neurological Science at the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital. He's also an elected member of the BMA for Scotland since 2017, and he is an elected member of the Society of British Neurological Surgeons since 2021. Chris is a very eminent neurosurgeon, and it's a real coup to have him here today. So I'll be delighted to welcome on the stage Chris Barrett.